Carnival graveyard rust in pieces. Yeah. What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? If you do not know who I am, hello. I am Zombie Chris, your host, your one and only host with the most. Sorry, that's Beetlejuice. Anyway, Halloween Horror Nights has announced another house, and no, I'm not talking about Hollywood. I'm talking about Orlando has announced another house in their 10 houses lineup. If you do not know, they're doing 10 houses this year. This is the 5th house, so we still have 5 more houses to be announced. Now, the house that was announced was an original property formed together by Universal creative team and maybe inspired by something else we've seen, and I'll get to that a little bit later in this video. Carnival Graveyard Rust in Pieces is a story that we are trespassing on this carnival, basically this rundown carnival that doesn't exist no more. It's kind of decrepit. It says cotton candy decays, fun houses are caved in. All that stuff sounds kind of cool as far as the imagery that I'm getting, that this rundown kind of place. The video itself kind of confused a lot of people. I've read in the comments, a lot of people were saying, how are they going to fit this anywhere? The facade is going to feature sort of like the look of a theme park, but once you get inside, you're going to see kind of probably sets like they said, the fun house caving in, so you're going to probably see the mirrors that are distorted and maybe it's kind of like damaged in ways. There's not much that they gave. They just said some of the ride parts have become instruments of torture and the walls have been painted in blood. That's pretty much all the information we got. They just pretty much announced it and they're like, yeah, there's one of the originals here. If you do not follow Horror Night Nightmares, you probably did not see this coming, but if you do follow Horror Night Nightmares, shout out to Horror Night Nightmares, then you would have already known this property was coming. It wasn't a surprise. I thought maybe when it gets announced, we'll get more details, maybe some pictures, maybe something else to kind of juice it up a bit and make me more excited about this property. But when they released the video, I said it's just a standard video they put together. They didn't really give us too much information in the blog post or any tweets or anything, so I'm just okay on this. I know that's kind of shocking because I love everything about Horror Nights, but I do recognize a lot of things that are just kind of okay for Horror Nights, or a lot of things they could be doing even better. Now, the part I was talking about earlier when I said inspired by other features, if you do not know, Not Scary Farm, way out in California, who's been doing the haunt industry and haunted houses for a long time, they came out with a haunted house last year called Dark Ride. You can see the similarities here, and I'm not sure if Horror Nights had this idea for a while and they sat on it, or they saw what Knott's did and was like, we can do that because we have all the props sitting in the warehouse. So not quite sure if it was that kind of thing, because yeah, the Dark Ride looks awesome at Knott's. It looks like it features some great sets. It kind of takes you throughout this Dark Ride-esque carnival cheap ride, and this just looks like Universal kind of copied that idea. It seems like the creativity for this one was just kind of just like they just kind of gave it to like the new guy.
They were like, hey, come up with an idea, and he kind of just rambled through Horror Nights history. We love clowns, we love carnivals, we got a bunch of this stuff in the warehouse. All right, I'll just come up with an idea for this.
Sorry to disappoint you if you're really excited for this. And just let me say this, I really do hope this blows the lid off. I hope this blows my mind. I hope I come out of there and say, I was dead wrong. I'm eating my words, fork and knife. That house was awesome. That's what I'm really hoping happens. but right now it's just okay of a property. But what do I know? I don't know too much about Jack.
Did you miss me?
I still will say I would have loved the idea of doing the Killer Clowns from Outer Space as a house, especially imagine if you're walking down Hollywood Boulevard and it's the giant carnival and you go into the actual tent and it's the fun house with the killer clowns, and then maybe you come out around the plaza area, which is, you know, located between Despicable Me and Shrek, and that whole area is killer clowns as well. I just thought that would have been an awesome idea to kind of just make it, you know, this whole experience built around killer clowns from outer space per se, rather than this carnival graveyard. They didn't even say what we're going to see in the house. Are they clowns? Are they just dirty old carnies? Anyway, that's how I felt. What do you guys think? Leave it down in the comment section. As well, leave this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Subscribe, and we are almost at 3K. I can't believe that. Cannot believe that. Next episode of Preparing for Halloween Horror Nights, as well as if you have any questions on that series, if you want to know anything that's going on with Horror Nights as far as what should you do, what should you take, leave it down in the comment section as well, and I will answer or provide it in a future episode on Preparing for Halloween Horror Nights. That has been it. Adios. Good night. Peace.